like I said all along, I knew I had to impress the people that are going to ultimately make decisions. That's all 90 of us that are out here. But you know, my mindset didn't change. My mindset was getting better, focus, just doing the things I needed to do to become a better player.
Brandon, along those lines, do you feel like you have the unconditional support of everybody in this organization?
I do. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think this organization, like I said, there's a lot of excitement, and absolutely, I feel support throughout from everybody, from players on up.
Brandon, you have a lot of measuring sticks in this division with Ben and Flacco. You like that? Is that not only the competition within here, but the competition outside brings more out of you?
Absolutely. You know you have to play well. You know those guys are going to put their team in position and do the things to help their team win. So, you know, it forces you to, be that much more dialed in, because they're two great players that have had great careers, and obviously Flacco went on to win a Super Bowl last year. So there's, you got to be on top of your game when you're playing. Especially everybody, but especially those two guys within our division. And Andy's no slouch. He's a heck of a player too.
What about, for now, luck as a measuring stick? I mean, you faced some of those guys in college, including him. How does that enter your mind when you think about going against him again? And now he's a second-year pro, he's a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, I mean, me and Andrew are buddies, so it's fun. It's competitive. Like I said, we played each other in college, and we were able to bring it. Last year we had a heck of a game battle against each other, and yeah, it's fun. I mean, like I said, I compete. I'm going to compete against Andrew Luck just like I'm going to compete against any other team or quarterback throughout the league. I don't really treat one any more different. You got to treat them all the same, because they're all good, or else they wouldn't be here.
Hey Brandon, now that the job is yours, can you go back and what was your real reaction when we talked to Joe Bannon and even Chud in Indianapolis, and they said they really want to see how hard you're willing to work to get this thing going?
Well, I knew I was going to work hard. I wasn't worried about my end of the stick. I knew I was going to do what it took for me to get better in the offseason and do the things I needed to do. So I wasn't concerned about me. It was just proving to those guys that that hard work did pay off.
But did you think it was a bit of an unfair thing to question?
No, I mean, like I said, they're new. They hadn't seen me in practice. They hadn't seen me throw in 2 eyes, so I didn't. I can't really say it's unfair. I mean, these guys have been in the league for a long time. I have a tremendous amount of respect for those guys making the decisions. So for me, it was prove them right. Go out and play well, prepare, and go out and show that I can play and play at a high level.
What's one thing about your game? One thing, not everything, but one thing that is better about your game right now than it was in your life?
I think just comfort. I think just comfort within the system is, the guys around me. I would say just comfort overall, knowing how to kind of go about it would probably be the one thing that stands out more than that.
Chud kept talking about Norb's impact on you. How would you quantify and describe what he's been able to do to help your game?
Norb's been outstanding. I mean, he's thinking about Norb. He's been around so many good quarterbacks and brought guys and made tremendous careers out of guys in this league. And so, I had a lot of respect even when we played against him last year, before he was even here with us. So when he came on board, I mean, I was excited. It's been no different. I mean, he coached me hard every single day. I mean, every single throw. I mean, whether I hit a guy between the numbers or I miss a guy, he coaches me the same. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for him as well. And just a great football coach, a guy that I need to be a sponge around and soak up as much information as I can.
Sorry about that, Brandon.
Can you talk more about the timing of it, that it's happening right before the dress rehearsal game?
You're talking about what?
The Colts game, just the announcement today heading into the dress rehearsal game in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of when it was, I don't really think I'm going to treat it any different. I think it just happened to fall on this day. I don't really, whether it was Indy or Chicago, whoever it was, leading up to it. I'm just excited about the opportunity and looking forward to the future.
Hey, all the young guys have another year's experience. How much better are the weapons for you, do you think, this year?
It's a lot better. I think the guys are playing extremely fast. We've got guys that have confidence right now. When you add guys like Best, like I talked about, Travis and Josh and all these guys have another year. They're playing so much faster because they're just they're not scared to make a mistake. They're just playing 100 miles an hour, and that gives you an advantage. It's tough. Speed kills, and that's the truth, whether you're on defense, offense, wherever you're at. And I'm excited about the weapons we do have.
What was your response yesterday when you heard that a young veteran right guard had been added?
It's been an unfortunate situation at that position. I mean, gosh dang. I mean, we've obviously starting with Sean and then with Pink. It was just unfortunate situation, but adding a guy that's had experience, is always a good thing, regardless of position. So, I haven't had a chance to meet him yet. So whenever he comes in, I'm welcome with open arms and look forward to him making us better up front and making us a better offense.
Norv talked a lot about the other day about how he's trying to do the things that you do best, besides the obvious things that we can see like shotgun and different things like that. What else are they doing to really bring out the best in you?
Well, I think it's just, every guy has strengths as far as which routes he throws better and how he reads things and his comfort level within reading particular route patterns. So I think just, it kind of goes twofold because it goes me and then also the receiver. My confidence in that guy running that route or my ability to throw that route. So I think, that's the point now. We've got the system in. Now it's just finding what we do well, like Norv said, and you can always tinker with stuff, but it's that's the nice thing about this system. You can kind of tinker with things to make it to fit to the guys we have and mold it to the guys we have, which is the ultimate goal, to get yourself in the best play possible. But it's finding those plays that I do well, the guys around me do well, to make it a solid football play. That way we're not going backwards like I talk about every game.
Do you look back at this off season and think in any way that being challenged by the new regime is ultimately going to pay off in a big way?
Yeah, I mean, it's again, I think our main focus is Indy, and then going on Chicago, and then obviously kicking off against Miami. Our new regime has put pieces in place to give us a chance to win, so it's exciting. I mean, just like I said off the start, I think this is just an exciting time for us right now. There's a lot of positive, guys in our locker room, and when you surround yourself with people like that, that's always positive. It's so much more fun to come to work every day, and that's the guys they brought into this building.